100% Chelsea. Now, the international break is shit. Okay, let's just establish that. Everyone knows that.
Dead.
It's dead.
Although I did tweet out saying that it's coming back home again because, like, we spanked. Well, we ended up.
We spanked.
Like, we were spanking Spain, but then it was close in the end. But like I was tweeting, it's coming home again. It's all right, but international break is dead.
It is dead. Which is why we got Flex here, because we're playing Man United next. And obviously, if you don't know Flex, United stand, all that jazz. You know, Mark Goldbridge, the bloke who continuously shouts down the camera and doesn't respond to my tweets. I'm actually quite disappointed. No. And you know,
no, I'm not having that.
He doesn't follow my new account yet either.
Like, we'll get that sorted.
We'll get that
Mark,
sorted.
when you watch this, make sure sort it out. Get a Louis.
At Louis_Beneventi. Thanks, guys, if you want to follow.
Stop plugging on your own chat. See what I mean? Louis, man.
I'll do it on the United stand as well. But all right, mate. Listen, obviously we're here to talk about the game.
Yeah.
Chelsea vs Manchester United at the weekend. Just about got through against Newcastle. Mourinho's third season syndrome seems to be kicking in.
Listen, man. Take him back. Just take him back.
We won trophies with us, so yeah, all right.
Yeah, but it all went to shit at the end, didn't it? And then the real Mourinho came out, which is what we're seeing now. Take him back. Get him gone.
Is he that bad?
Well, I'm going to be asking you a whole load of questions about how we deal with this pain. What do we do? What can we expect? But that's a separate video.
I just lose my shit normally. That's just kind of something which, but I mean, like I said, different video. But obviously, the game this weekend.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Listen, every single thing suggests that we should lose this game. Everything is in your favour. You've got your attacking football back. You're playing your Sarri ball. You look good from front to back. All right, Morata has got his little issues, but even he's picking up a couple of goals. Still shit, but he's still picking up a couple of goals.
Still shit, I agree.
Yeah. But again, you probably play Giroud anyway, innit?
Probably. I think he links the team up better. Well, he makes Hazard, who's the third best player in the world right now.
And then you get Hazard. You got him firing on all cylinders, even though he's openly saying like, I could be out at the end of the year. Which, to be fair to him, at least he said he don't want to do a Courtois. I like that. I like that. Just don't, not coming out saying I'm definitely going, I'm definitely staying, but I do want to win the Ballon d'Or. I can't, I like that. But anyway, he's doing bits. He's doing bits, and everything suggests that we should lose this game. But this is football, man. You just never, it wouldn't surprise me. No, I'm lying. It would surprise me if we won the game, but you know what it's like in football.
Yeah.
Everything is. I remember speaking to you before the FA Cup final. You was having none of it. You was like, nah, Flex, we ain't winning this, mate. Nah. You had Conte there. He was on his way out. It was bad times at Chelsea. You weren't playing well. You finished the season poorly, and then you pulled out of the bag it was a crap game that was, but you pulled out of the bag.
I honestly don't remember the FA Cup final.
Hazard penalty, Phil Jones calamity Jones. Yeah.
All I remember is just the win the 3 game.
Yeah, it was a shit
final.
final.
All I remember is me and you took me for my first Jamaican.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you enjoyed it. It weren't even too spicy for you, was it?
Hold on. I can handle my spice. Let's not go there. Okay, it's Scott. Scott can't handle his spice. It's Scott. He can't do it. I'm teaching him the ways. But, I mean, it was a crack game, but now obviously...
But you saw what I'm saying, how that was, where you didn't think you'd win. You never know in football, but everything suggests we're going to lose. Every single thing. Everything.
I mean...
And we never travel here the best of times. Last time we won here, 2012? Was it?
Yeah,
Chicharito?
Chicharito in the last one.
And it was like we were winning by a couple of goals, I think, and you came back and then we got the last one, a little tap in.
So we came back, but we had 3 men sent off.
That's it.
And then it's Mikel Clattenburg a racist. Yeah, I remember that.
But you know what I mean. So even in the good times, we very rarely won here. So it's just coming to the bridge line. We just don't have a good record, but. I don't know, man. Football's a funny game. You just never know. But everything, like I said, everything suggests that you got this in the bag.
Well, who's playing well for you at the minute then? Who's someone that's worth watching out for?
David De Gea.
Really?
Actually,
Spain's second best goalkeeper.
No. Hold on. Wait there. Hold on. Let's get. Oh yeah, this is a little talking point. You coming in with your Kepa and all this, yeah?
Right, he's Spain's number 1.
Hold on a minute.
Spain's number 1?
No, he's not. So, David De Gea is the best keeper in the world.
Do you want to know some stats about David De Gea?
I don't care about stats.
40 goals, 42 shots faced, 41.
I don't care.
Mate.
The only thing I would stand firm on your channel, yeah, and especially when you come on United Stand, because even if you try and say this shit, I will shut it down. David De Gea is the best keeper in the world. Yeah? When Kepa comes, let him prove it. I don't care about before, I don't care about stats. David De Gea is the best keeper in the world.
Right now?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
What about Buffon, who's still been about? What about Neuer?
Neuer injured for ages, out the equation. I don't care. Only just come back into now. David That's the only thing I'm going to stand firm on. I will refuse to hear any other argument.
Thibaut Courtois won the award, just saying.
Yeah, but then he wasn't in the team of the. You know what I mean?
He should have won it.
That's a dead setup.
His legs for most of last season were wider than a whore's in Amsterdam. So, you know, to be honest, he's a shit keeper.
His legs are wide as peace signs. You know what I'm saying? It's up.
Also, this is a family-friendly channel. I can't be saying shit like that.
Yeah, come on, stop it. You've got younger viewers watching.
I'm sorry,
and
guys.
older, really old people watching you.
No, they fucking hate me, mate. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, man, I can't see us winning this game. I mean, what are you lot saying? Do you think, like, what? You think, yeah, Man United coming to town, they're shit, they're struggling.
You know who you're asking, right? You know who I'm going to say. I'm going to sit there and go, not too sure. I mean, Lewis is here. Luke, are we going to batter Manchester United?
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, man. I would have said differently for the season started, but you guys are a mess, honestly.
In case though, everything, like I said, this is what I mean. Everything he's saying, we're a mess. We're in bad form. It's all true words, but you never know. You get sometimes football slaps you in the face.
If you guys win, I'll hold it. I'll be fair, but I just don't see it happening.
I am leaning more towards Lou's side, but like you're saying, it's got all the signals. It's got all the signals.
All the signals. You have every right. Listen, every Chelsea fan should be thinking, fucking Man United they're in a bad place right now. Well, they're not wrong. But football has that way, man. Sometimes you just get that slap in the face, that shot out the dark where you think, where did that performance come from?
But this is it for me. It's coming down to the fact we're unbeaten. We're playing really well. I was saying sorry, but all that kind of stuff. It's Jose Mourinho, and he has a knack. He has a knack for these moments when a team is absolutely killing it to come and absolutely
bother. I think he's lost that. I think he's lost that knack. The results showing it. Like, we're struggling. We don't look like a force. We're not playing attacking football. I know that's one of his traits, maybe not playing attacking football, but we're not even playing counter-attacking football then. We're not even shutting up shop and then nicking it. Like, we're not doing the Jose Mourinho thing.
Does that just come down to him, or does that also come down to Ed Woodward and the fact that he didn't help by investing more into him?
It comes down to not just Mourinho, I get that, but it comes down to the fact that I think he's lost it as a coach. I actually genuinely believe that. I think that the game's moved on. I don't think he has.
You see the new Wenger?
You know what? It's funny you say that. Because even before we got him, I've always said there's a lot of comparisons between him and Wenger. And they're very, very stubborn people. What they say goes. It's all about them. The only thing that separated them was the winning of trophies. And when that kind of goes, it's kind of like, you are very similar to Wenger. So that's a good point. He could end up being that. There's this argument, like, there's going to be some Man United fans who watch this and think you're going to disagree with me completely, and I know all about that. Our fan base is completely divided. There are a lot of Man United fans. Why the hell would you want Mourinho gone? Proven winner, done it all before, hasn't been backed by the board. It's not his fault. The players have given up. Got prima donnas in the dressing room. There's a whole separate argument. So that's cool. There's going to be a lot of Man United fans who agree with me as well. And I just think that, I just don't think his man management skills are very good. I think he's lost it. Like, I think he tries to tarnish every player with the same brush. And if you're going to be a good manager, part of your traits of being a good manager is understanding that you can't treat every single employee the same. Do you see what I'm saying? So yes, there's fairness. You've got to be fair. But in terms of knowing your man management, there's some players you've got to put an arm around. There's some players you've got to give a kick up your arse. Some players you almost have to tell them once and leave them. Like, do you know what I mean? There's micromanaging. There's different ways of being a manager. And I think that he tries to apply the same brush to every single player. And that's where it falls down for me.
I mean, I can see that. That's the way he did operate at Chelsea in those latter years. He was never like that before. He used to be really good at micromanaging. Like, I remember the time he brought John Terry, Wayne Bridge, I know, weird, isn't it, that they're in the same room together. Frank Lampard, I think it was Joe Cole as well, and Damien Duff, I think it was. They sat them all down and said, do you guys think you're really good players? They were like, well, yeah, of course we do. But he knew, because it was that small group, that core, he went, well, you're not, because you've not won anything. And he pushed them. Yeah. I just think he doesn't do that anymore. I think he's mellowed. One, he's mellowed with age.
Yeah, that old Mourinho, that's one thing I will say. I was gassed when Mourinho come. Even rival fans saying he's not the right guy for Man United, he won't play the right football. Technically, I'm starting to see they were right. I'll hold my hands up. But at the beginning, I was like, yes, man. Like, arrogance, like, do you know what I mean? Strength in character, like mugging off other managers, taking the rap, like, inspiring, like, do you know what I mean? Winner. I thought all them things and I just felt like I was sold a lie. I feel like I've been sold something that don't say what it does on the tin. That's what I feel like.
To be honest, Mourinho's a very different man. I think, to be honest, Real Madrid killed him. Real Madrid was the thing that
bounced back from that.
No,
Yeah.
no, 100%. I think there was apparently like he was on antidepressants and stuff during Real Madrid and afterwards. So apparently that's another reason why he wasn't the same guy. Obviously, I can't speak on depression. That's a whole different matter. And that's a can of worms, which needs to be addressed properly in football. However, clearly Real Madrid and all this other stuff has affected him, and he's not the same guy. But we'll move on from Mourinho. Obviously, we're going to talk about that more over on United Stand as well. But let's go into the team which you think is going to be starting this game. What is your 11?
So Jose will probably go for 4-3-3. Never know, he could go with a 5 at the back with the wing backs, but I can't with the 2 up front.
Pogba is one of the best centre halves ever.
In the second half against Newcastle, But to be fair, he still impacted the game, got assists, and like that was just a weird game, very weird game. I did see at one stage we did have a back three, and he was in the middle of that back three, but it was like orchestrating passes, getting the attack. It wasn't like he was defending.
He's not Florentin Pogba. They bought the wrong one.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he ain't bought his brother. But so my team would be if it's a 4-3-3. Obviously, De Gea in goal. No two ways about that, unless there's an injury. If he goes to the back four, I think Valencia's out of favour at the minute because he kind of liked the post, slating Mourinho, and then had to come out and say, sorry, I didn't read it, my fault. He was out of the team last time, so I can't see him starting. I'll say he'd probably be Ashley Young right back.
Wow. Yeah,
Ashley Young right back. He played right back against Newcastle. It will probably be Ashley Young right back, if I'm honest. Never know, he could put Valencia back, but this is what I think he'll do. Then it's obviously going to be Chris Smalling, and the other centre half he just plays roulette. He just flips a coin, between Phil Jones, Lindelof, and Bailly, and McTominay. McTominay.
It's mad.
Because Mourinho's an idiot. Because he's trying to.
Hey! Do not call that man an idiot. That man is a genius. Okay, he's a misunderstood genius. He's like Picasso. No, I need to think of a better analogy.
He was good. He's not now. Anyway, the reason why he's doing that is because he's trying to prove a point. This is what he does. He uses like the real life situation to help his argument. Well, you didn't give me a centre half. Look, I'm forced to play a young kid, a centre midfielder at centre back because I haven't got any that I trust. 2 that you bought. Anyway, it's a toss up with Chris Smalling to partner. I'm just going to guess and say Lindelof. I'm just going to guess.
Sorry.
Going to guess and say Lindelof. Hopefully it's Bailly. Yeah, hopefully it's Bailly. Left back will be Luke Shaw.
I actually, to be honest, when I watch Manchester United, obviously I'm not a fan of them, but it's nice to see Luke Shaw actually playing. Because obviously there was that whole price tag and he was a great player.
He's had a lot to go through. He's come through the other side. Apparently he's close to a new deal because he's in his last year of his deal, and he said, to be fair, he needs to come out and earn that deal. He hasn't had a good 3 years. He's still got a long way to go, though. He still needs to keep playing and keep it going and prove his worth, but he's getting there. So he'll start. I've heard that Matic and Fellaini are both injured, and for me, they would have been dead certs to start in this game with how Jose sets up, especially away from home. 2 defensive midfielders, and we're just slow, static, and can't move. So the fact that they're injured will be interesting. It kind of worries me, though, because I think then he'll just start McTominay. Pogba will obviously start. And then if those 2 players are injured, he probably goes with Herrera. Some may argue that Herrera...
No, Fred
ain't been playing. 60 million, 50 million, whatever you want to call it, and he's nowhere to be seen, like Mourinho. Like I said, bringing in like Matic, Fellaini and McTominay all ahead of him. Pereira, he's come back off his loan for the last 2 seasons, looked good. Hasn't been given a proper chance. Yes, he had a stinker against Brighton. We haven't really seen him since. Everyone had a stinker against Brighton. Like he's not even in the match squad.
That was an awful game of you.
Terrible. Listen, we've had West Ham. We could go on, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Are we?
It's here and now.
Talk about the game.
Look forward.
Yeah.
Be positive.
Yeah. So the midfield 3, I'm just going to guess with them injuries that I'm assuming are correct. I'm going to say he's going to go with Pogba, Herrera, and probably McTominay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would it be McTominay sitting and then the 2 further forward, or would it be?
It'll be.
Would it be flat?
It'll probably be a flat. Obviously, you want Pogba to be the one being more advanced, but the way he sets us up, it will be McTominay and Herrera just kind of trying to be the deepest line and see where we go from there. The front 3. Now this is where it does get interesting because Martial's played well in the last game, but Alexis has come on and scored the winner. Lukaku's a mainstay. He's Mourinho's love child.
Rance loves him. I know that much.
Rance does not love
Rance
him.
hates him.
Yeah, he does. He does. Like, don't get me wrong. He sees the strengths in his game. Like, you know, he does get numbers on the board when it's put on the plate. But like me as well, I just see all the flaws. And, you know, that's a different video, different argument. But Lukaku will start 100%. So it's kind of like you're looking at the right wing and the left wing. And then Rashford obviously done well for England in the second game especially. It's like there's a toss-up. And I hope he starts Martial. I really do hope he starts Martial. I think he's a natural left winger. He can cut in. He can take players left, take players right. He can shoot. And I think Alexis is a bit of a one-trick pony on that left-hand side. For us, I think his best position is actually through the middle. But he's never going to do that because Lukaku's the love child and plays 90 minutes every game, rain, sleet, hail, shine, whatever. So I'm going to predict. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to predict. I'm going to be a bit optimistic. I'm going to say he's going to start Martial, Lukaku up front, and Alexis on the right, because I don't think he'll want to drop Alexis. No, I don't. Again, yeah, he's played well. He won't start. I can't see him starting. Like, this is what Jose does, man. He don't play the attacking players.
I miss Juan Mata so much.
I bet you do, man.
He's
guy. He's loved at United.
He's the last player I could go. Someone said, who was your favourite player at Chelsea? He's the last one I could say, Juan Mata.
He's just such a nice guy.
I was 14 when he left, and he fucking broke my heart. You broke my heart, Juan. I loved you.
Yeah, man. Everyone loves Juan, man. He's just the people's guy, isn't he?
Yeah. People's champion.
People's champion.
Not troops.
I was just about to say that. Not you, troops.
but yeah, okay. Last one.
Yeah.
We'll go for it. Go on, score prediction. You've gone for 1-1. You sure?
I said a draw. I didn't say 1-1.
Oh, you said.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said 1-1, and
But
we're kind of.
can I see it being 2-2? 0-0? Definitely not 0-0. Someone's scoring.
I think it's either got 0-0 or you winning all over it for me. I'm a pessimist.
You don't believe that, Louis, man. I don't think you do. I think you're doing that whole reverse psychology thing and covering your ass just in case. See, yeah, I did say, but deep down you're thinking, fuck it, we can't beat Man United, mate.
I'm sat there going, right, this is a game we should win.
Yeah, of course.
That's my mindset is we should win it.
Yeah.
But you got to put your eggs in two baskets. You've got to have a safety net. Okay, this is going on the internet, and I am not a fucking idiot. So
I'm going to go 1-1.
You go 1-1?
Yeah, stupidly, yeah.
Right. I mean, to be fair, it's a draw. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not
I'm going
being.
to go 1-1. I didn't say that at the beginning, but I'm going to go 1-1. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, guys, that is Flex from the United Stand. If you don't know him already, where have you been for the past year? Make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media down in the description: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Obviously, Flex will be down there as well.
Does he always speak this fast on your channel? You got to put the little subtitles. I was like, right. He was like, make sure you subscribe. Wow,
it's because I've done it so often, people are used to it now. But yeah, I'll just make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media down in the description for Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Obviously, make sure you head across to United Stand to see what I'll be saying about Chelsea in Flex's opposition preview. Other than that, also make sure you check out the combined 11 that he's going to be doing with Lewis. Obviously, he's been doing stuff with Nini as well, so make sure you head across to Nini FC, Blue Lions TV, all that good stuff. And yeah, see you later. Take care.